Good morning again, everybody. Welcome back. Another episode of Banish the Doubt, another early morning episode. So, today I'm going to continue this conversation about letting go and subconscious mind. In fact, I feel like this world of ours, this life of ours, is nothing more than a journey of constantly letting go because the majority of people in life go through life unconsciously. They're very outward, externalized, anything externalized to them thinking. They're all, if you think about the world today, right? People are so driven by what other people think, other people say, understand or not understanding that we have these different um, compartments, if you will, of our mind, the higher mind, the higher mind, God consciousness, universal source energy, whatever you want to call it, the brain, our physical mind, body, and our subconscious. So I want to again take some quotes from the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, which is a tremendous transformational book, along with As a Man Thinketh, A Power of Awareness, or As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, um, Neville Goddard's books. All these books are just tremendous, tremendous. So here's what he said: Your subconscious or our subconscious, okay, processes are always lifeward and constructive. Your subconscious is the builder of your body. It maintains all of our vital functions. So you may think to yourself from time to time as you're going through this life, what maintains it? What maintains my heart beating and this blood going through my brain, my body, and the color of my hair, the color of my skin. Why was my hair dark yesterday and now all of a sudden today it's turning gray or white? My beard. This is the subconscious. It's always working. It's on the job 24/7. It never sleeps. Okay? Always trying to help and preserve us from harm. The subconscious is in touch with infinite life and boundless wisdom. And its impulses and ideas are always lifeward. The great aspirations, the great inspirations, the great visions for grander, nobler life spring from the subconscious. Now, think about what life must have been like when the Wright brothers said, hey, we're going to put people in this machine and we're going to go in the air and it's going to stay there. Right? I mean, think about what the world must have thought. In fact, the world did pretty much laugh and say, this is ridiculous. There's no way. And then when the first airplane went in the sky for 14 seconds, they laughed and said, well, it only lasted 14 seconds. But their thinking was, no, it lasted 14 seconds. And if it could last 14, it could last, right? The light bulb. We're going to the moon. We're going to go on this rocket ship and we're going to go up to the moon. And now we've got where Elon Musk and others of his area are talking about putting people, landing them on the moon. People like you and I. So this is what I talk about, or what Dr. Murphy talks about with the subconscious mind. But I'm tying that into letting go. Okay, this talks that I'm giving, these videos, because it's the letting go of the lower self. It's the letting go of these limiting beliefs, letting go of the yeah buts, letting go of what we see on the outside of us. See, because these people, the Einsteins, the Edisons, the Musks, the Bill Gates, the Wright brothers, Walt Disney, all these people, I mean, you can go on and on and on. they saw life through a different lens. And this is what my passion is to make videos like this to where I talk to myself as I'm explaining to you about changing the lens to which we view this life through, seeing ourselves, okay, as a person who has this inspiration, this vision of this grander, nobler life. Seeing yourself, you see, because it's not about the money. The money comes after we change this thinking inside of us. Okay, the money's just a byproduct of as a validation, if you will, of our changed vision. But again, it's not also from an ego standpoint, not a I'm going to get there, I'm going to do whatever, I'm going to push people out of the way and knock people over. It's not that. It's more of a flow. You get into this space in your life where, and I'm starting to notice it myself, where you just have this sort of an ease about you or a flow about you, but a very determined, very specific. You take a lot of, like right now doing this at, I think it was 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever. There is no, it's 5 o'clock in the morning anymore. There is just, this is who I am. I love doing this. I love talking and having this, and just the understanding that, YouTube, that you can talk on this video and it will be sent all around the world. I mean, think about that. Think about, you could sit where I'm sitting in my little office in my house here, and my video is going to be broadcast over to Australia or Germany or wherever. And you can impact someone's life across the other side of the globe. I mean, just the idea of that, the grandeur of that, the power in that, like what your words. So I would like for you to think about what you're thinking about, how what we're thinking about, what comes audibly out of our mouth. The word, like Neville Goddard said, and the Bible said, words do not return void, but they go out and they accomplish what they're set forth to do. When you think of it from that perspective, you think of it as, well, what kind of power do I have? What kind of power do my words have? Because if they return to me, they don't return void. That means that whatever I'm putting out will sooner or later come back to me. And if it's true that whatever I do to another, I do to myself, well, if you certainly, it's like, sit and think about that, then why would you want to, you wouldn't want to harm yourself. And the subconscious mind is here to protect us from harm. So then we want to think about, well, how, and if the key to doing this, to unlocking these riches, unlocking this life, is really gratitude. It's really being thankful for everything you have, everything you have in your life. It's seeing evidence of this changed mindset by walking somewhere and seeing a dime or a penny or a nickel on the ground. And now viewing that as evidence that, yes, this universe is starting to hear me, being so grateful for that. So this is the type of, and then this is talking about this letting go of the ego, letting go of the I have to be first, letting go of, well, you're not going to get in front of me on, on the highway when somebody wants to merge in. It's having, it's just having this ease about life, saying, go ahead. And so as an example, yesterday I was taking my son to school, and we're driving on this highway. It was like 2 or 3 lanes. I think it was 2 lanes. And this guy in this pickup truck was just darting in and out of traffic. And I said to him, I said, look at this person, I don't know, guy or lady in this truck. He is changing lanes, speeding up, slowing down, changing lanes, speeding up, slowing down. But all the time he was keeping up, or traffic was keeping up with him. And I thought to myself, this is very illustrative of how some people go through their life. where it's just, if you just take life as an ease, as just it is, it is a certainty of what my thinking is, what I desire to have happen is going to happen because it always has. I just have to link up with it. I just have to connect with my subconscious mind and allow that to bring this to life because there's evidence that it has already done that. There's evidence all around us that it has done that in the past and will continue to do that. So when you start to look at life through this lens, you start to have a much more relaxed, almost a certainty that yes, it is going to happen. I have this intention that it is going to manifest in my world. And this intention is that every waking moment of my life, I'm going to focus on and be grateful for the fact that it is here. And by doing that, I am drawing it like a piece of metal draws a piece of magnet to it. And you're drawing this to you, and that you're going to have it happen. So I would like for you to think of yourself in this very self-empowering way. You would empower yourself through your thinking to have this world, this who you want to be, what you want to accomplish, be it losing weight, lowering lowering cholesterol um, your blood pressure, whatever it may be, and looking at it again through this belief clock that I have here. Okay, we're going to start to change our beliefs, and by changing our beliefs, we're going to change how we think almost in every moment of our day. And that's going to change how we feel, okay, the energy we have, right? And the attitude or the actions we take, inspired actions, okay? Better energy. We're going to have more energy, okay? Also emotions. Our emotions are going to be different. Our feelings, because we're focusing on what are we believing, okay? We're changing these. We're changing the beliefs that we were born with, that for far too long were the ones that were sort of like the captain of the ship, okay, taking us in a certain direction. So here, and then the results are subtle, but very obvious. The signs, okay, the money on the ground, the numbers we may see, the sequence of numbers together, the opportunities that suddenly come our way. All these little subtle signs are results, and the results are the results of our changing beliefs and the thinking and the energy and the attitude we have about our life and the feelings we have about ourself. So we start to look at the world from a detached point of view. Not that we're detached from the world, because we're not, but our thinking is we're noticing things now and we're not being sucked into the emotions. Now, last night was the presidential, or 2 nights ago was, well, no, last, well, whatever it was. I'm not even paying that much attention to it anymore, but I used to. I used to be very, very involved with the politics of the day. And what Vadim Zeland talked about this being a pendulum, okay? And it pulls you in, it pulls your energy in. And I would like for you to start to think of what areas of your life, maybe that in politics, maybe gambling, maybe sports, maybe relationships, whatever it may be. Start to listen to that inner voice inside when you find yourself doing this and being sucked in, and notice, okay, that's a pendulum that's trying to suck my energy in, but I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to understand. I'm going to become more vigilant. I'm going to be more aware, right? So part of this belief clock is here, our awareness. Okay, we're going to start to become more aware of what's going on. we're going to start letting go. Okay, we're going to let go of these impulses to get sucked into these areas of our life. When somebody says something and we notice how we used to have this visceral reaction, we start to become more aware of almost looking at ourselves, almost like pulling ourselves away and seeing the old, like the Bible talks about the old man, our former self that used to get sucked into that emotional um, tornado. Okay, where your emotions became almost like a tornado, and you get pulled into that. Whenever we start to notice people who used to and still do around us gossiping about somebody else, we start to notice the here, okay, the feelings, but here, the energy. We start to notice the energy that starts to build up inside of us, okay, and what our actions were to get involved with this gossiping. We start to become more aware and we realize, okay, this is the old person. Okay, I'm not, the temptation is there, but it's almost like the universe is testing us. But as we start to notice that, that's our subconscious, okay, wants to keep us away from harm and hurt, coming up and talking, saying, hey, remember now, you know, we have two paths. We can go down that path again, or we can continue down, walking down the path that we're down, the work that we're now on. So this is what I'm talking about. So when we do this, when we adopt these new adopt these new feelings, okay, and these new emotions, the results are a healthier body, more carefree living, more relaxed living. And then these stem from these new beliefs. So that's the belief clock. Okay. If you want to write that down, also make it a practice before you go to sleep at night and when you first wake up in the morning to, if you've made that recording of yourself, we listen to that recording. Okay. When you go to sleep at night, you want to listen. Wayne Dyer has a tremendous, I have it here. I thought I had it. Yes. This book here, Three Magic Words. There's a tremendous, and I'll end my video today with this affirmation. This book is Three Magic Words. At the end of each chapter, the author has these meditations. Okay, and I want to end it with this. So you may want to listen to this video again and just listen to this meditation. I know that I am pure spirit, that I always have been, and that I always will be. There is inside me a place of confidence and quietness and security where all things are known and understood. This is the universal mind, God, of which I am a part and which responds to me as I ask of it. This universal mind knows the answers to all of my problems, and even now, the answers are speeding their way to me. I didn't struggle for them. I didn't worry or strive for them. When the time comes, the answers will be there. I give my problems to the great mind of God. I let go of them, confident that the correct answers will return to me when they are needed. Through the great law of attraction, everything in life that I need for my work and fulfillment will come to me. It is not necessary that I strain about this. Only believe. For in the strength of my belief, my faith will make it so. I see the hand of divine intelligence all about me in the flower, the tree, the brook, the meadow. I know that the intelligence that created all these things is in me and around me, and that I can call upon it for my slightest need. I know that my body is a manifestation of pure spirit, and that spirit is perfect. Therefore, my body is perfect also. I enjoy life, for each day brings a constant demonstration of the power and wonder of the universe and myself. I am confident, I am serene, I am sure, no matter what obstacle or undesirable circumstance crosses my path, I refuse to accept it, for it is nothing but illusion. There can be no obstacle, undesirable circumstance to the mind of God, which is in me and around me and serves me now. If you would like any one on one coaching for anything in your life, I'm offering that now. You can go to my channel, just click on the link. I'd be happy to work with you. If you're new to this channel, if you feel so inclined, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. If you're a returning viewer, subscriber, thank you so much for watching this. I will start, you start noticing my channel now has a membership section. If you want to go ahead and become a member. If you would feel so inclined, you want to share these videos with anybody else, feel free to do so. That the more we do this, the wealthier and the healthier this world becomes. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.